Back on the truck. I got the rocker panel on. I feel like it lines up. It lines up better than the other one, for sure. I might mess with the other. I hate this big gap. You can see the gap gets way tighter up top. I'm gonna work on that fender. It almost looks like this fender got pushed in. But I don't know what hit it. It doesn't look like anything from the outside, but kind of crushed right here. Something must have got it. Today I'm going to try to get these fit up. I don't know what you can see up there, but I got to cut that side out. Try to get that fit. Weld it all up. Today I've been welding this all up. I got a new grind. I was going to leave that, but I ended up cutting it out, welding it in there. I know I had to. Once I get the door off, I'm going to weld this bottom seam. But looks alright, you know. But what I was saying is today I went and took some stuff. I haven't got it back yet. But, the place called Color Vision, where you can get your paint match. So hopefully the paint will match up. That way I can paint that, leave all this, and hopefully it feathers in alright. I don't want that to look too much different, but it's two colors. It's actually this blue, and then this light blue is a little different. So I got 2 cans of that coming. Got some Bondo. I'm going to kind of go over some of these welds. I don't want you to be able to tell that I messed with it. I need to get some seam sealer. Need to get some primer. I got some Bondo today. I'm trying to make lists and knock things off my list. I need to get this truck done. It's been taking longer than I expected, like everything. So that's where I'm at on the truck. I'm really gonna try to start filming more. I know I always say that, but the other day I watched some videos on nothing about trucks, but he filmed a lot more than me. Talked a lot more. I liked it. But I'm trying to get this truck done. That way I can get started on the short bed. I really am excited about that, obviously. The short bed's my truck that has all my money in it, but there's the mat. I'm gonna try to pressure wash it maybe, but I feel like it's gonna peel all that blue off, which kind of sucks. I don't want it to do that, but I think it's going to. If it does, who knows? Maybe I'll try to find a new mat, just because this side's all torn up. This is my exhaust I pulled off the other day. Gotta get a muffler. Run a whole new exhaust on that. I wanted to leave some of it, but I had to cut it like that to relieve the pressure. I couldn't get it. It was rusted on there. I couldn't get it off, so I don't know. It really steps down after the muffler. I'm not exactly sure if that's how it came originally. I don't know. It just doesn't have a ton of miles on it, so I'm wondering if this is the original exhaust. It has some stamp numbers on the bottom, but obviously rusted through. I want all that to look the same. I need to replace one of these rubbers. One of them's ripped through on the bottom, but that's what I'm working on. I also need to empty this gas tank. Still has some gas in there. It smells like death. So that's what I'm working on. I just got a new phone, so it has iMovie on it, so maybe I can start putting these videos out. I kind of been thinking about waiting until I was done with everything and then put it all together. That way I can see how much I have and break it into sections, and you know, I just don't want to edit, but I will. Also need my window regulator. The spring that is all broken and stuck in there, so I'm just gonna buy a new one of those. I already had to buy a new door regulator, so now that opens well. This is my driver's side, so I might as well. That's my driver's window regulator. Might as well have new stuff on there. obviously it gets a lot more use than your passenger side. There's some hoses and some wiring I'm gonna get to soon, but kind of cleaned out this bed the other day. I had all my scrap metal in it and crap, and it was kind of holding water. Trying to not let it rust out too much more. Obviously it was rusting on that side, had a lot more water in it. I need to clean all this too once I get the tank back in, but finally started getting paid a little bit, so I'm gonna try to start ordering all my parts. I ordered my carb rebuild kit, so maybe sometime this week or next week I'm gonna jump into that, and I really want to film that video pretty intensely. I was kind of excited about rebuilding the carb, and I've never done it, so that's where I'm at. Hope you guys enjoy these truck videos. Kind of, if you guys didn't know, I didn't grow up into cars or trucks or anything, but I always liked them. But I never had any money, so I didn't have trucks, and I try not to go out of my means. But now I have a couple trucks. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep all of them, or I kind of want to make my short bet into a road trip truck so that I can take some road trips, film them, with some bike videos included. You know, I ride bikes, so maybe make a video series with all that stuff. So that's where I'm going, in case any of you guys are wondering. I also peeled some of this Bondo off the other day. I was always thinking I was gonna leave that. I just hate how it looks. If this paint matches well, I think I'm gonna grind all this Bondo off. 'Cause I thought I could flake it all off and then it wouldn't be that much, but I'm gonna have to really get in there, and some of that Bondo is attached pretty decent. So I'm gonna grind all that off and maybe just paint that, but try to leave this top edge. I want to leave some of that worn look to it. I just hate how that Bondo that fender doesn't really match up perfect with the other stuff. But I got to paint the bottom of there. I think I'm going to. I don't like how this is that much. Somewhat it was bowed in, and when I replaced it, it's still kind of bowed in, just because it was caved in up high. But I kind of want to raise that rocker panel up a little bit, but I don't know. That door shuts well. I like how it shuts. I just need to loosen up the latch just a touch. So that's what I'm working on. All right, back. So yesterday I went and got some primer and things, so I kind of taped this off. It's not pretty. I'm kind of gonna feather it into the rest back here and try to make it not stand out too ridiculous. So I could try to tape it off so I didn't overspray everywhere. I hate seeing overspray everywhere. I think it looks lazy, but I'm not the best at painting. So this is just some aerosol paint. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. Let's see. I went and got some paint yesterday. So they made up some color for me. I'm gonna try to spray some of this undercoat up underneath the cab here in a second, and then I was using this etching primer to cover the metal. I'm gonna cover up some of these welds with some Bondo down here. I just don't want that to stand out too ridiculous. I grinded them down, but it's not perfect. You know, it's an old truck. I forgot to get some seam sealer though. That's the only thing I forgot. I hope that's the only thing I forgot. So I'm gonna work on this side. I need to weld some more of this up, grind that down. I'm gonna do the door while it's off. That way I can get the inside, lay it flat, get underneath it. That's what I'm working on today. Hopefully I get done with this side today. It doesn't seem like it's gonna rain anymore. I've been trying to get some paint on this last night in the dark. Probably not the best choice. I tried to paint on my door. It looks alright. You know, the new paint has a little more gloss obviously than the 50-year-old worn out paint. But I'm trying to get the rocker done today. So spray some primer on it. I'm gonna get some seam sealer to kind of fill that edge a little bit, obviously to fill this gap. Not perfect, but I like it. It's not bad. Just kind of run it up. There's a big gap in there I don't like, but this is actually like a light blue, and the interior is this kind of metallic darker blue, if you can see that. And then here's the bottom of my door. You know, it's a little different. You can really tell up here. I tried to kind of feather it out and fade it out, taped off that, but looks all right. You can kind of tell in there. I didn't notice that, but I do now after it's painted. This is just some aerosol paint. You know, obviously the truck's not perfect, but I wanted that to not stand out too ridiculous. I think once you have the door panel on, hopefully it shows up. It looks alright. So that was all. The whole bottom of that was gone, as hopefully you know from seeing the other videos. So at least it's not blowing out the bottom. So that's what I'm working on. Hopefully get this painted today. I'd like to hang this door back on. I need to bring these hinges down a little. The front of the door hangs up a little high. I'd love to get the door hinges back on, or door hinges down and get the door back on once that paint dries. So that's where we're at. Trying to make it look like I didn't mess with it, but obviously this entire corner was gone, so you know, need to make a order soon. I'm waiting on my carb rebuild kit to come in. I really want to get this engine turned over. I need to clean this gas tank out, hang it back up. I need to fix some wiring on it. Or not wiring, but some the hoses. I do need to fix some wiring in the truck. But depending on how this blue looks, I think I'm gonna try to clean all this Bondo out, get rid of it, just spray that a blue that hopefully matches decent. I hate this fender. I wish it was all original. I wish they just left the dents in it. I know I say that all the time, but it drives me crazy. So next is painting this side. I still need to finish putting those cap supports in, but I love this driver's side. I love how the door shuts nice. All right, and we're back. Day way too many. So working on, I sprayed some light blue on this. You can tell there's two different shades of blue, the inside and the outside. I don't know, looks all right. I tried to kind of blend it in here, so it stands out a lot worse when you have two colors right next to each other, but looks all right. I went to go get seam seal. I didn't realize how ridiculously expensive it was at O'Reilly, so I just used some RTV, let it dry all night, and then that's what it looks like. I had to move these hinges. They really don't look like they line up right now, but I'm gonna try to hang that door today. The door looks alright. It just, you know, it just sucks it doesn't have the same patina down there, but whatever. I really think when you try to fake patina, you actually kind of make it look worse, so I'm just gonna leave it how it is. So that was a process, but at least now I got some metal there, got some rockers and cap floor. So I don't know, looks all right. I'm trying to think of what else I got to do today. I'm gonna try to work on the other side. Try to get some paint on that. Luckily, I don't have to paint the outside of this door, which is gonna save me some time. The only downer is I need to take the door off to paint up in here, which kind of sucks. That door lines up nice. I hate messing with it, but I need to weld up under here anyway. I need to clean all that rust off. But I gotta do the cap supports and then weld those up, And then I should be ready to spray some paint. Clean it up, a little bit of Bondo, a little bit of seam. I already seam sealed these edges. They look alright. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to get that done, and then I need to go get a window or a windshield before I can fix that up there.